Robin Schultz waves on Radio 2. It's 8:35 now on the Kenny and Daisy Show.
Real Estate Revealed on Radio 2, brought to you by JustProperty.com.
Now, we'd like to welcome Nadeem to the program.
Yeah, welcome.
Now, welcome. Clap it out for him.
Hey,
you are our real estate guru,
yes,
if you will, right?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, you're a real estate guru.
But you have issue with the guru, though.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, I was just telling Kenny, maybe a guru would be more for somebody who's a gray hair, 40-year-old, 50-year-old. I think we're young. We're the young internet generation.
So guru sounds too gray to you. How about expert then?
Yeah.
Can we call you that?
Sounds great.
Would you
yeah.
roll
Go
with
on board with
that?
that.
Okay,
I like
fine.
it.
All right, cool.
Nadeem is in. He's our real estate expert, if
Right,
you will. He's from
expert.
JustProperty.com. For starters, tell us a little bit about JustProperty.com. You all have been at it for a while.
Yeah, so JustProperty.com and JustRentals.com, which is our sister company, were launched around in 2010 by Alex and Sid, who are two British expats. The guys saw basically a lot of opportunity here for the property market, and they turned out to be right. Property is a huge sector here in the U.A.E. And since then, the company has done extremely well. The website has grown in popularity. We're more known on the Just Rentals side than on Just Property, but recently we did a rebranding to reposition ourselves into a fully comprehensive property portal.
All right, cool.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's good
That's
stuff.
fabulous, too, if you haven't been over there. Can you imagine being that first guy to go, you know what we need around here is
Yeah.
a property portal.
That's a
Be
good
the first
idea.
in. These guys jumped
That's a
on. You
great
gotta like
idea.
it. Now, what sets JustProperty.com apart from these other real estate portals?
So we like to focus on innovation and on technology innovation. So I'll give you an example, Kenny. If you go to our website, you can actually explore your neighborhood using Google Street View.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a property, you want to explore. Let's say you're new to Dubai, you want to see how it is living in Dubai Marina. Just take a listing in Dubai Marina, and then you're just browsing virtually around with Google Street View. That's one of the ways we like to implement new technology into property search.
This is fabulous,
It really
because
is.
I remember a few years back, before you had anything like this, and you were on the website, so you're trying to find some place to live. You don't know the area. You're brand
Yeah.
new. You're an expat just coming into the country.
Yeah.
And you'll see a listing, and then you wind up down there, and you're like, I'm not living here.
No,
I
exactly.
had no idea. What it was
Yeah.
like. This wasn't in the brochure. This
Yeah.
didn't look like the picture.
Yeah.
But now, Google doesn't lie. You find
No,
exactly
never.
what it looks
Yeah,
like.
it's perfect.
What else you got there besides the Street View?
We have a cool heat map feature, so it tells you price indices for rental and for sale across the UAE, where you would basically see areas in red would be high-priced areas in more cool colors like blue or green would be in more affordable areas. That's also one of the great features that we implemented recently.
I'm looking at a red area at the moment. Then you've got some amazing properties. Just found one at the Burj Khalifa. I'm looking at that. It's a little redder than some of the other
I
areas.
think you might need something a little more blue.
Right, okay, more blue,
days.
right,
I
fine,
mean,
okay.
You might be looking at the wrong color.
Yeah, potentially.
Again, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's
I
really
like that.
clever.
And that's not it either. I mean, we're just scratching the surface here.
Yeah, so I can go on, and we'll have opportunities in the next few weeks to discuss more about it. Another example is map search. This is a really cool feature where you basically draw your search on a map, and we show you all of the listings within that area where you've drawn. So you can draw a search in, let's say, International City, and then places, and we'll show you all the properties in these areas.
See,
Very
they're making
clever.
it easy, too,
Yeah.
because, when you're looking for a place, you're trying to find something close to work, or
Yeah.
maybe some people trying to find something way far away from work.
Yes.
So this makes it simple.
It's good. You can just do a big circle around it. Yeah, it's perfect. Really
So
cool stuff.
you have been at it since 2010, and you've recently had a facelift too. The portal is looking all brand new.
Yeah.
Why is that? What happened?
That's right. So we've had really great success with our portal, Just Rentals. A lot of newcomers to Dubai have found their properties through JustRentals.com. And we've got some amazing feedback from our users. But then if we wanted to turn into this fully comprehensive property portal, we decided that it's best that we merge property for sale and property for rent into one product. So if you're typically the life cycle of somebody who's coming into Dubai, they come in, you're in your young mid-20s, and then maybe 5-10 years later you want to buy a property. So if you've had a good experience with Just Rentals or any property portal, then your next step is to purchase the property. So we want to be there for you when you come to Dubai, but also 10 years later when you decide to buy your first home.
You know, when you look back at all the money that you've spent on rent, and you're like, man, I could have been that far into owning something. But like you said, you never think about that because you have real estate. You know, this is for buying, this is for rentals over here. But now you're meshing the two.
Put together.
You can, you know, it might spark somebody's interest and go, I'll own that.
Yeah,
rather
totally.
than rent that.
And they can do it from the same place, which makes it so much easier as well. People are lazy, right? It's so much easier to do it in one place.
Where can they find you again? What are the websites?
So JustProperty.com.
All right, so that's where it's at. You got to get over there to check it out. You can check out all these features, and they are amazing features. Nadeem, he's our, again, real estate expert.
Expert, not guru.
Not guru, just want to be clear.
I'm growing older, though.
Well, just by being in here?
Oh, what? You've been here 5 minutes.
No, your cool points just went through the roof. You're getting younger by hanging out with us. But I tell you what, we're going to come back, and then we're going to talk about the most searched areas of Dubai, as far as property goes. You're going to run those down for us. So if your lease is getting ready to run out, you're looking to purchase like we talked about, this is going to be perfect for you. Also, if you've got a question, too, you can put that on an SMS and text it over to us on 5180, and we'll try to tackle that as well. So all that and more is on the way. We've got some music for you, too. We're coming back with a little something from Bruce Springsteen, so hang out.
Real estate revealed with JustProperty.com. Finding your perfect home is now easier than ever with JustProperty.com. Radio 2.
Resi Show.
Real Estate Revealed on Radio 2, brought to you by JustProperty.com.
That's right. Our real estate expert is in studio with us right now. Nadeem, thanks for stopping by and chatting with us. We're talking about the new portal here, JustProperty.com, and we've been having some fun with the new features.
So much fun.
Shopping around, trying to find ourselves a new apartment or a new villa to rent or own. I think my favorite feature has to be the draw search, which is so cool. So you pick a part of town, and then you have like a pencil there, and you just circle it, and then it'll give you all the properties that are available in that area.
Yeah, it's brilliant stuff.
So cool.
I've been circling all over the map, and you can just click on it, and then it tells you the property name, and you can go into it and look at loads more. So you can find out where you're living now, and find other ones that are cheaper or whatever near where you're living. It's brilliant.
Maybe if you want to be close to work, find out where your workplace is. Also, you can use Google Street View, so you don't have to drive out there and have to poke around. You can see exactly what it looks like, and then also the heat map. Nadeem, tell us about the heat map again, just a little bit.
Yes, so the heat map basically shows you in nice color coding the price levels in different areas. The redder the area, the more on the high end the property is or the area is, and the cooler the area, the more on the more affordable side the property is. And this is one of the quickest way to quickly scan Dubai if you're an investor, for example, and you have certain budget to invest. You can use that feature to quickly scan Dubai on which areas fit your budget, and then you start shortlisting listings from that.
I gotta ask, was this your idea?
To be very honest, it wasn't. It was one of our very smart engineers' ideas.
The answer to that is yes. Nobody has any idea. You just answer yes.
Good for him for being nice and giving the credit to his mate.
It's brilliant, though. You talk about a search, too, and finding places to live. Right now, we've got the top neighborhood searches in Dubai. You're going to run those down for us, Nadeem. Where does everyone want to live? Where is everybody looking at? Give us. We want to count them down from number 5. We want to start from the most.
Count them down.
Yeah. So number 1 is Dubai Marina. Unsurprising search area for properties for sale. So we're discussing for sale. Number 2 is Dubai, is downtown Dubai, which is actually surprisingly a little bit far away from Dubai Marina. To give you an idea, for every 100 person searching in Dubai Marina, there's 61 people searching in downtown. So
it's like a huge difference, isn't it? So that's the hot spot.
Wow.
And if you want a little quieter neighborhood, maybe you want to steer clear there. Now that you know that information.
Yeah, definitely.
And in terms of lifestyle, there, if you think about Dubai Marina and downtown, they're very similar, right?
Yes.
Although downtown is probably a little bit more for the, I guess Dubai Marina is also for the young and single and ready to mingle, type of people. Yep. And both of them are fantastic neighborhoods to live in for that matter.
I think Daisy has that on a keychain or something like that. Anyway, so where are we at? Number 3.
So very close to downtown Dubai, we have Palm Jumeirah, which is a very nice lifestyle. on the island, and then Jumeirah Lake Towers. Again, kind of like piggybacking off of the lifestyle of Dubai Marina. Very close, totally. Fantastic commute time in JLT. Lots of offices nearby, and then finally Dubai Land comes in 5th place in terms of most sought properties for sale, or the most demanded properties.
And is that new? Is that kind of a new area that people are now looking at?
It's been historically in demand. It's developing. There's a lot of projects that are happening there and coming up. So it's a very large area that's still going to be developed in the next years to come, for sure.
I had a question about Jumeirah Lakes Towers. This place, they have some great restaurants. There's things to do over there as well. But it's like the marina's less cool sister right now. I mean, we're seeing all kinds of things happening over there. Is it ever going to kick off? Will it be the next marina? Is that going to happen?
JLT is really fantastic value. It's right next to marina, and it's being developed, especially on the commercial side. There's fantastic projects coming up on the commercial side. I think JLT will become one of these sister areas like Internet City and Media City, where it's really buzzing with the youngest generation of technologists and internet companies.
But it's not going to quite get to be as cool as the marina. Is that what you're saying?
You're just saying that because you live in the marina. Is that why you're saying that?
I live in the cool part, man. I mean, my place was number one. I'm happy about that. I'm glad you came in today, Mr. Expert.
It's to each his own. Yeah, now she's going to be telling everyone that, Nadeem. You don't know what you're doing to her ego here. But anyway, if you haven't already, go there. If you're sat in front of your computer, get there now and check it out. It's JustProperty.com and check out all these amazing features. They are incredible. Again, the draw search, the heat map. You can look at Google Street View on the properties as well. What you've done is you've taken all the headache out of finding a place to live.
They really have.
That's what you've done, Nadeem. And you've done it all yourself. You've come up with all these ideas.
It was all you, Nadeem,
It was all me.
It was all you, man.
I was coding all night.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so there it is. Hey, if you got some questions, you're going to be around. You're coming back next week, too.
Yeah, please.
We'll be able to tackle some of these issues. If you have a question about real estate, a question about renting and leasing an apartment, you get that to us on 5180. And our real estate expert here, Nadeem, he will tackle that issue and we'll get some answers for you. So send that over to us on 5180. You guys are on Twitter, too, aren't you?
Yeah, JustProperty.com.
Yeah, you can actually tweet your questions to them directly as well.
That's easy.
And we're
very good.
Radio 2 U.A.E. on Twitter as well. So there you have it. Nadeem, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kenny.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All we got to do is find a new place to live, Dave.
This website is addictive. I think this is going to set me up for the whole day. I'm going to be on this website.
It's JustProperty.com, all right? And this is Real Estate Revealed on Kenny and Daisy Show.
Real Estate Revealed with JustProperty.com. Finding your perfect home is now easier than ever with JustProperty.com. Radio 2.